枕打つ。メインスクリーンオン。主様。
Everybody, is my mic working? Yes, it is. Hang on, I need to do something real quick. As you can see, there's a little line over there. That magically disappeared? No, it's still there. That was Halloween Ren. There we go. There we go, made it go away, just cropped it a little bit. It's been a while, and my motion's not working? Come on, Vignan. Calibrated my eye blinks. There we go. Head mode B. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing some, Saburou Jinguuji, gonna continue that. I've kind of been in a weird detective mode kind of thing. And I finished the chase game, and I'm like, I kind of want to play something else. Kind of detective-y. Also, yes, it's still Halloween, because, fuck you, it doesn't end in October. It doesn't. Like, fuck you, like, oh, you only get, like, a whole week for Halloween, and then it's just Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. No. Now! And my captions are working. Hold on, I know what the problem is. How about now? There we go. It's not what I said, but there we go. Other things that I have, let's see. This. I have a heart monitor tracky thingamadoohickey. In case I ever want to use it for, like, spooky games. Got that going on. I didn't buy a new one, well, actually, you know what, brain types. Probably never need it on this, this overlay. But, it's there if I want it. It's there if I want it. Let me actually get the game up. As you can tell, I've kind of been all over the place. Just here and there and everywhere. Hopefully the game's saved. I do have the little bit I recorded last time. And I'm probably gonna, like, put that up separately because this is being recorded in a different, different encoder and whatnot. But you should be able to go from one to the next one. I also kind of hate that how, like, I should be looking directly at you, the viewer. But no, when I turn my head here, it goes almost too far. And then I break my tracking. Anyway, switch to 3DS. Switch to 3DS.
3DS 主様。
As you can see, Rentai doesn't have really much changed on him. Has some face things, is wearing a fancy Halloween outfit. Of course, the controller never works. I don't know what is it with like these emulators. No joysticks available, my ass. About now. And like you have to turn the whole thing off and back on again just to like get it to work. Ugh. Although I think on what am I thinking of? Rujings, you could actually, it refreshes. It does a constant pulling and a refresh. Yeah, it doesn't see the, PS4 controller. I forget the password, if there was any passwords. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I forget what the hell happened last episode. We'll figure it out. Probably. Oh yeah, the smoking. I thought that was like some kind of memo thing. Never mind. Anyway, let me see if I can remember my noir voice. I stood, taken aback for a moment by the incredible view. Thought about how Halloway and Eva probably enjoyed the same view on their date. He told me the park was the third place they'd gone to. Figured it couldn't hurt to visit the places they'd been to in the order they had. What did I want to do? Inspect. Hill Park was famous for its nighttime view of the harbor and the city. It was a bit of a climb to get to the view, though. Though it usually wasn't too crowded. From the park, I could see the whole Bay Bridge, and it stretched from Agri Pier to Infusco Pier. I'm not certain the original Japanese names here. I pulled out my photo of Eva and showed it to the passing tourists. Excuse me, have you ever seen this woman? Well, she sure is pretty little thing, ain't she? Sorry, fella, but I ain't seen her. She your lady, you're a lucky man. Barfjord. Given its location near the consulate, and I figured the fjord probably had a lot of foreign diplomats as custom. Halloway told me the fjord was the last place he'd seen ever, but it was still a little early in the day for the bar to be open. I considered waiting around until it opened, but there was still plenty I could do before I resorted to sitting around. I went to the pier. Yeah, I went to the pier. I totally went to the pier. You're going to the pier, right? Get over to the pier. Wow. What? That wasn't Depono. What was it? Was it Shibuya? I forget. The Depono harbor saw hundreds of ships from all over the world. Once pier was only one of the number of docking areas that clogged the shores of the bay. As I got closer, the smell of ocean air grew stronger. I was at Montes Pier, where Eva had met Halloway the night they went out. Halloway's ship had to be nearby. You know, I like the background on the right-hand side more than I do the Ghost of Dusk. So I've been playing that, and there's like this upside down naked ass baby butt in your face, and it's like, why would you do that? And when I stream that game, I'm definitely just gonna put something over it, because it's just... no. I just don't want to stare at it. Warehouses full of food and textiles line the pier. Funny how fruits and vegetables begin their lives in an open field under the sun and end up in such a cold, lifeless place. Too cold for veggies! Free the veggies! I also want to note that I don't know how long I'm going to stream. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. Who knows? Also, I've learned from the Famicom Detective Club to analyze things more than once, because that... I'm sorry, I played MEO and it was... I just did not... I really didn't like it. I mean, it's kind of just alright, but it had the same problems the other two games is that... there are times when the game just wastes your time going ask, think, think, think. And it's like... just give it all in one go. I mean, I can get sometimes to where it's thematically that you ask a few times because you're trying to press the issue, but like... like, seriously? Like, you get caught in the car with Kamihara, and it's like... he is talking about nothing. Most activity on the street was trucks loading and unloading. There was almost no one walking around. Hopefully I'm using the right filter. I'm using a Lands Coast filter. Like, generally, for these retro games, I like to use a point filter, but... I'm not certain that it's properly scaled for it. I grabbed a man nearby and showed him Eva's picture. You there, sir! Stare at this random person. Tell me about it. You ever seen this girl before? Ellipses, man. Didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Oh, I should note that I found a translation of the Portopia murder case. And no, not the gross Square Enix version on Steam, like the original. Yeah, I still fucking hate that they, like, that's not part of the original Japanese, it's just labeled cell phone. It's probably why the Daedalus did so badly. I mean, being a bad game, but like, you changed the source material too much. I had 8 of these before. Gone missing. On Pier, Chinatown, Hill Park, your bar. Okay, 2 days. Alright, he's a navigator on a cargo ship. That's another thing, like, they changed the Saburou Jinguuji games so much, but then Famicom Detective Club comes out and it's like, we didn't change the names. She was a spy, maybe. But yeah, like, Axis probably could have done a lot better. I think I've ranted about this before. And then it's like, not only that, then they're like, we're gonna make a fake America place, USA, when it's set in, yeah, around, you know, around Tokyo. Busy. Nah, he's probably the killer if Famicom Detective Club's taught me anything. I think I might have actually wrote it down in the description. Let's see. Pierre, Chinatown, Her Park, Fjord Bar. Alright. Here. No, stop. In Chinatown. I pull out a cigarette, and then I pull out another cigarette. What was it in Chase Memories? Like, they lit a cigarette, and then, like, 2 seconds later, they're lighting another cigarette. Strange smells? And Chinese lettering makes you feel like you're not at the good old US of A anymore. No, you're not, because you're in Japan. See, I fucking hate this shit. In accordance with Feng Shui. Exotic food. Real Chinatown where the triads hang out. Was the park then, right? And then in the bar. Young sir, you're searching for something, perhaps? My old man voice is terrible, and that beard is fake as fuck, isn't it? Yes, actually I am. A strange duck, but it sounded like you might know something. I decided to play along. Something like to tell me? Nobody wears that anymore. Something you would like to ask me? I'm looking for a girl by the name of Eva Christina. If you know anything about her, I'd love to hear it. Yes, yes, so you would. Very well, young sir. Oh my fucking god, no. The answers will return to thee. It's fucking Monty Python. Why? Hmm? Question 1. Time long past, China was first unified under the Qin dynasty, was it? This? I mean, it's got Qin in the name. Qin, Shin, I honestly don't know Pinyin. Pinyin makes no sense to me. Thanks, Portugal. What's become the Great Wall? And also known as Zhang. I'm familiar with the name Zhang. I think. wanted to smoke. So I lit a cigarette. Don't the children try to many times. One of the most popular is a 4-player tile matching game. Mahjong isn't exactly a tile matching game. Like, my gods. AksysGames, why? Mahjong is a kind of like poker, but not. Like, poker as much as a card matching game as Mahjong is a tile matching game. Like, I know there's like pairs and stuff, but you could also have like seasons and dragons, and like they're not matched, they're like north, south, east, west, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, kind of like poker, but not. Fortune cookies are not Chinese, they're Japanese in origin. See, can build complete suits of 3 from 13 or 16 tiles. Yeah, some Americans know it now because, well, Mahjong Soul. Last question. Let's move on. I wonder what the original questions were, like, speaks of a woman who was a famous pirate that, like, defeated pretty much all over the Pacific and ocean. Or, like, famous women generals who didn't dress up in men's clothing because back in the day women could be generals before Confucius became popular. And he was misogynistic for absolutely no fucking reason. Hydrated Sprout. Wow, Milan. My daughter. Wait, what? Yes, yes, of course you do. Ask away. I'm not exactly certain that's the way the story went. Like, trying to remember that one. Like, I think that was at the time when women could be generals, but like the reason why she couldn't be was because of the family dynamics. Like, you know, like rich noble people don't become this or that because they have to be at home, like sitting on their money and stuff. But yeah, that's another thing, is that people think China was like hugely like the rest of the world and wouldn't let women do anything, but it's like, no, China actually let women be generals and so on and so forth, up to a certain point before Confucianism took over, and then they became garbage like the rest of the world. I haven't seen her in 20 years. We're talking about Christina, right? Huh? No, we're talking about Eva Lee. Oh, Eva. Could be the same Eva, she just decided to have a different name. Ken? No. Luis? Okay, man, I said Eva Christina, didn't I? Oh, is that so? Am I mistaken, young sir? Right, thanks for nothing. You will meet again. Like, I don't get it with the Chinese garb like that. That's just like... People in China don't wear that. Like, I mean, you know, they wear it if they want to look like they're from the past or whatever. And I think that style might be still for the school uniforms, but like the hat and the facial hair, no. That facial hair looks like it was seriously changed from the Japanese version. Like, we wouldn't. And Feng Shui is based on Taoism. And in Japan, people who actually practice the way of the yin and yang are known as onmyoji. Let's go on! Oh. Yay! Alright, there we go. Third. Alright, let's do all the stuff we did before, but out of order. You know what? I'm just curious. Shinjuku, that's it. Yeah, not Shibuya, Shinjuku. If I knew more hacking, I'd definitely try and retranslate these. Kind of like as an FU to AksysGames. And then do like Prismize and stuff, because there was more released in Japan of the compilations. There's like 25 cases. Excuse me. Yes, I see her from time to time. When was the last time you saw her? Not be certain. I've seen her before. I don't remember when. That was a waste of time. Large, heavy-looking door. I prepared myself for a fight getting it open. Much lighter than I expected. It flew open, nearly clipping me across the face. Although I have to say, like, with 25 cases, no anime, I think I want to say I found a movie or like an episode. Nah. Trying to get a hair out of my mouth. European restaurant than a bar. And Mediterranean descent. Pietro. A suit, a middle-aged woman. Yeah, I have. Seba Eva Christina, she's a Baroccan. Something happened to her. Balakan? Like the Balkans? My name's Saburou Jinguuji. This fuck localization. That reminds me. I'm probably gonna make a patch for, Rune Factory 5. That changes Gideon's name back to Gandauj. It was changed to be for clarity because it's an Indian name. And apparently Indian names aren't clear enough. Japanese names are, of course English names are, French names are. Indian names? Of course not. I think honestly Xseed is kind of it's a marvelous company. I think it's kind of in Canada or something. You know, I'm just feeling that the translators have been a bit racist to change the name. I think she's gone missing. I'm looking to find her. Because Gideon isn't any more clearer than Gandauji. Because Gideon's like a religious name, and if Gandauji's supposed to be like some kind of religious name, then fuck you. Not everybody is a goddamn Christian. Oh dear, she's gone missing. That's terrible. Such a nice girl. Yeah, let's see her. See, Lily, yes, I guess it was pretty recently. Yes, Carl's birthday. Carl's a friend of mine from church. I think that was about 5 days ago. I mean, one I think I can do, like, at least Rune Factory 5, is it uses the Beppin X, which is what, Digimon Cyber Sleuth uses, and I've been touching up the scripts on that game. And I say I've been touching up, but I'm kind of like, I did a run through halfway through the first game, and then a bit of the beginning of the second game, and I kind of just went on hiatus because I was kind of like, a little bit bored of Digimon at the time. 5 days ago. Notice anything out of the ordinary? I was happy. That's not out of the ordinary, though. My goodness, gone missing, you say? How terrible. Observations? Anything in my opinion significant to you? I can't think of anything. They were enjoying themselves. Oh yeah, I know her. Christina. What about her? Well, I'm a private investigator. My name is Saburou Jinguuji, and it appears Eva's gone missing. Trying to figure out where she might have gone. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind. Tell you what, detective, how about you buy me a drink? We can talk about Eva all you want. Sure. Give me whatever she was having. Tequila by the glass. A sweet boy, aren't you? Uh-oh. What's your relationship with Eva? You pals? What? Nothing special. I helped her out a little when she came to the US. We've been drinking buddies ever since. Actually, she's been helping me out most of the time these days. When was the last time you saw Eva? About, 3 days ago, I think. She was here with that fellow of hers, Harry. I think his name is. Anyway, they spent the whole evening together. Didn't get a chance to talk to her. Oh, me? I was by myself, of course. So hard to find a good man these days. True. And Jinguuji is also not that great a person. Both in the English and the Japanese. Is this fellow you saw, Eva? That old ass telephone. Yeah, that's a navigator or something on the freighter, I think she said. Halloway had been telling the truth about that, at least. I was in the stream, whatever the night you saw her. Let me think. Yeah, come to think of when her boyfriend stepped away from went to go to the restaurant. Pretty sure I saw her sigh. Something wrong about that? Young girl on a date with a nice man like that? Ought to be happy, not sighing. Remember anything else? No, I can't think of anything. Alright, well, if you think of anything, you could give me a call. At this number. My obviously fake name. But you can actually see that it's been cut, like... There are little blocks where you can see it's been... The original's been covered over. And the shadow just cuts off. I've been in this country for a real long time and I've never been honest against a detective before. Be sure to give you a call if I think of anything. You should always keep me company while I remember. Seen this woman? Let's see how good is my, I see a Alla in there. Toki. Alla. Don't know that one. Wile. Lipu. Don't know that one. Toki Alla, which is, doesn't speak. I have no idea what the diamond is. Wile is one. Lipu is like a page or something, a book page. Square or something or other. Understand the thing he said. At least it's speaking in PlayStation. But yeah, considering this is a Nintendo game, no, we're not gonna understand the PlayStation. About Japanese. Can you speak Japanese? But plenty. Pietro can only speak Spanish and Baraccan. I don't feel bad, I don't understand him either. But isn't like Pietro Italian moreover like than Pedro? Petro? She knows what tequila is, Pietro, tequila. No. Kalupu? Nope. And nope. Kalupu, which means community. The star, which for, well, no, moon looks like moon. The first one I'd say is Kasi, but it's not Kasi. More fast. disappeared, you say? 3 days ago, you say? Keeping a smile. Ah, yes. The continued objectification of women. And objects. And actual objects into women, because they're the same, right? God, I hate the way they localize this game. The dogs are barking something fierce from a day full of walking. I was looking forward to a nice evening of sitting. So long before the lights of the new golden hotel shone down on me with them, came a sense of relief. No place like home, well, figuratively speaking. Where did the investigation go? Well, I've got all the bub keys? Not much for a whole day of work. Yeah, I don't know what that word is. You supposedly localize stuff to put it into English so people understand it, not put it in some other language that people may not speak. Again, I suppose finding nothing is a clue of another sort. If you say so, sir. I was thinking I'd take a moment over everything I saw today. To make some sense of it. In that case, I'll go out to the cafe and order some coffee. I'm afraid I didn't have time to pack any. I think we'll manage. Alright, hope I lit up a cigarette. What have I seen that day? Inference time! The time that we infer shit. The navigator on the internet for Congress from the job kept him at sea for months at a time. When had Halloway said Evan disappeared? 3 days before. So her phone and suspected she got missing. The other guy said 5 days. And another person said 2 days. Alright, this is the one that I can't remember because it's been a while. No, it's never. Yeah, he hadn't filed a report, but he seemed to think he had a good reason. For the consulate? Yeah. Was it unknown? Nah, probably high considering shit was trash. I think it was Iris. Oh, shit. It's been a while. A clerk? Secretary? had been dieting? I don't have function keys on this keyboard normally. I have to, like, use 2 hands. Recovering, worrying about something. I'm able to find anything in one place. Bar Fjord. Yep. Function 1. Great. See what someone's trying to let another one. You don't need lungs. My cell phone began to blink and beep. Probably a payphone. I look at myself in my ear. I will only say this once. Leave this case alone, Detective. What is it, Trout? Detective Tap. No, Detective Tap. From the Saw movies. So they spoke with a thick accent, only barely registered his words when the line went dead. So maybe Pietro. Maybe he's faking that he can't speak any form of Japanese. Hydration. I'm not Detective Tap! Oh, sorry. Wrong detective. Do you want to play a game? I kinda like registered for a game. I thought you were Detective Tap, sorry. As good as on this warning had been. To be continued! Seaside conspiracy. All it taken is a single call to bring me out to Shinjuku. I thought it'd be nice and safe, missing person. A little bit of an easy cash. I had been wrong. Dead wrong. Leave this case alone. Which time it took the man on the phone to speak those words. The shape of the case had changed. I don't have any form of voice changer. I could probably, like, pitch down my main mic, but that's about it. It was starting to look like it wasn't going to be easy case as I'd hoped. But then if it was easy, everyone would do it. File 2. What was her name? It wasn't Yulia, it was... Nope. Oh, and all I have to say to Saburou is this.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Just like those cigarettes you've been smoking, Detective. Oh, it was by Data East. Haruhiko. I think his dad died in Daedalus. Supposedly 29, and he's been 29 the past 25 cases. Yoko. And Sanzo Kumano. Which they renamed King, which... They could have named him Bear or something. Yeah, the original character names and setting preserved because it was in America. And like all the other characters had English names. Yoko had a copy in each hand and looked concerning. I mean, why change it from Yoko? Yoko Ono. We just looked to back off and then hung up. And then he wanted to play a game. The game was like 20 questions. I lost the game. I don't know what happens when I lose the game. Since I wasn't Detective Tab. Or Agent Tab. Open my payphone. Sounds like someone doesn't want you to know who they are. I forgot who they were, just a voice. Like, Pietro's like kind of suspicious right now because he is foreign. He supposedly doesn't speak Japanese. He's from Mediterranean, and I think the Balkans or whatever are from the Mediterranean area, or at least the Balkans. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the Balkans are. He gave me a little credit here. I mean, I don't said much, but I think he said enough to give me an idea of what kind of person he is. Ethnicity. He's not a native Japanese speaker. In a town like Shinjuku, it's likely to mean he's not from Japan either. Only more than one person with him. They probably weren't native Japanese speakers either. I mean, it could be the guy in Chinatown since they went there. Hold on. I'm a bit sneezy. I dusted out a computer with a face mask on, and even then it's like the dust has been kind of... Didn't say much. They were keeping the call short in order to... Avoid location? You want to give time to trace a call, even though we're not the police? You know what? Hang on a second. I've got this. Save state.
ステートセーブド、主様。
Mask and identity? I wanted to mask their real identity, so the man on the phone had a very distinct foreign accent. He's not working alone, it's natural so that nobody with him had any less of an accent, or if they did, I'd recognize their voice. That does make sense, but there's something else that's been bothering me. What? How did the person on the phone know who I was, and how did they know my cell phone number? Because you gave him your card. They were going in Jinguuji a day. Exactly. Many people back home have my number, but almost no one here does. And so many people might have had my number and know I'm looking forever. There's an easy way to find that out. You bet there is. The answer is my business card. Think about it for a moment. I've got the office address and phone number on my cards, and where else? Of course! But that would mean anyone in Shinjuku with your cell phone number could have to be someone you gave your business card to. Of course, it'd be possible someone from back home followed me out here, but for now, let's just focus on the business cards. So I'll be heading back out. I think I'll go to visit the places I went yesterday. If I can't run into a few of the people I gave business cards to. I hope you find him. He sure seems to know a lot more about this case than I do, probably because he was totally involved in it. You think? Alright, it's time for me to be heading. Be careful, it sounds like someone's pretty serious about keeping him away from this case. I've had worse threats, are usually more direct too. An anonymous phone call is really a bit of a nice change. If you say so. I'd have a quick talk with Halloway before I left. Well, maybe he'd remember something that might help. I will play Daedalus eventually. I'm not gonna like it though, but I'll play it. He's probably dead. Of course, one moment please. He looks like he fell out of Yami Shibai. He also kind of has the storyteller's looks to him. And then again, why would Eva be dating a guy that looks like this? He looked even worse than he had the day before. I doubted he'd even slept. Let me inspect him. He jumped at a loud noise, and his eyes were constantly flicking around the room like he was waiting to be ambushed. Please come back to me. He's always putting me first. Well, that's why I have to... Don't you worry about it, I'll find her. Dead or alive. My tracking broke? Hello? Tracking? There it is. Some even small details are important. How lot of help he was gonna be. Like, if this was... Detective Club, I'd have to talk to him 5 times down a list. And then talk to Yoko. I then think. And then go down the list again, maybe staying on one 3 times. Certainly! I've got nothing better to do in my old hometown than look after a distraught stranger. I'll give you a call if you decide to start speaking in complete sentences and say something useful. Since he's a navigator on a cargo ship, I am wondering if that cargo ship was carrying illicit materials and just somehow she got involved with some shit that he was doing. Warm breeze ruffled my hair, but even the perfect weather couldn't take me. It doesn't. Your hair doesn't ruffle. You have so much gel and hairspray on that. It ain't moving. A rockin' consulate where Eva had worked before her disappearing act. Tried to talk about the consul before it had and been shot down. I was hoping I'd have more luck the second time around. I mean, the Ghost of Dusk is a kind of a better game because it's the one where you poke at the screen in places to get clues, which also, I like that because it's kind of more investigative, but it also sucks because inevitably there is a pixel hunt. And one of the pixel hunts is when you're in the shed. You have to click on a specific pixel to get a key to open a thing. There's just a piece of it in every other everything. Oh look, someone wants to be my friend on Malk? The nine hells. Hang on. Oh, yeah. That piece of garbage. Why is that still around? There's this Mal updater, my anime list updater called Mal Client, and I managed to get it installed. You get it from the MS store, but I managed to get it installed. And anything from the Microsoft store is complete and utter garbage. Are you serious? Wow, that's a lot of shit I'm taking over. Anyways. It was almost no around to feel lonely or empty. Maybe it was the trees. It was the trees. There was disturbance in the forest. Oh look, it's a person. It scared me. I thought it was one of them crazy foreigners. The good lord, you're an American. We're not in America. Everyone spent so long just looking at the consulate. That's what I get for trying to install without the MS client is... Can't uninstall anything really all that well. Stone is an excellent natural insulator. I'm seeing a lot of access being denied. You have visitors. Yeah, I mean, if you're being a total horrible dude bro to them, of course they're gonna remember. Then they might just take the bear spray. Ah, yes. Everything failed process. Because of course. There we go, I'll just make myself the owner. Great things, human. Alright. Let's see if I can't make the auto a bit less crunchy. Had to see you again. Of course not, to be honest, I'm boring here. Like, Yoko, I do believe, was similar in age to Saburou, or if not older. And then, like, now he looks like he's, like, one leg in the grave. 29, they said, but I think he's more like 30. Like 35. But, like, she kind of looks exactly the same. Business card. Console. I gave him your card myself. Oh boy! I mean, assuming he hasn't shown it to anyone. Did I do something wrong? You did everything wrong. I don't know if the console got my card. Console busy today was something I might get to see in this time. Console will meet with you. 3rd floor. There's a lot of good luck. Good luck. Hang on. As you can see, I get distracted a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna admit that, like, getting no place. There we go. If that thing's been running in the background, no wonder, like... There we go. Maybe I've cleared up a couple cycles. Inspect the room. Countless artifacts and pieces of art. A museum. It belongs in a museum! A whole museum in a museum. Does that mean center particularly management block 40? You are Jinguuji-san, I presume? Inspect the man. That look pretty expensive. Like, if they're cultural artifacts, they may not even have like a price on them. Come on, work with me here. Doing perfectly. And he has an accent. Oh, if you hear a clicking sound whenever I speak, that's... I have a fan just to get cold in here. Saburou Jinguuji. So were they having an affair or something? Did they know each other? 3 days ago. Oh no, I actually have to do work. Fucking rich people. Secretary, personal assistant. Interesting way to put it. Anything unusual. All day, every day. Don't tell me you didn't notice something. I didn't notice anything unusual. Nothing whatsoever. Either you're lying to me, or you don't view her as a human being and therefore capable of having emotions. Hesitated, I knew that meant something, but I didn't know what. You don't mind my asking, where were you 4 days ago? That's personal. Over. Something on him. See, what I like about Saburou Jinguuji, at least these games, is that they're kind of almost a bit too much to the point. Like, in a Famicom detective game, you're gonna be spending a lot of time on, like, one person. But in these, it's like, bump, 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 you're done. Which, a little bit more story going on here would be nice, but I realize this is a remake of, like, an NES game, so you didn't have a lot of text space, you had to keep things brief. I expect everything again. Excellent in Japanese.
Neko da.
Neko? Happy to help. Huh? They're the only friends I have. Please find her and... Nothing, never mind. Oh, it's everything. Whenever they say it's nothing, it's everything. Please don't hesitate to come back. I'll be happy to help you. Alright. My cell phone began to ring. Saburou, my boy! Blink, my boy! Kumano. I'm gonna shoot into that apartment. I work things out with him. Thanks, Kuma. I really appreciate it. I don't have the time to waste with the police right now. I'm still not sure what's going on over here, but I've got a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better. With the case of missing for a moment. Yeah. You should go visit Mr. Sharp. He's part of the special crime unit of the Shinjuku police. SCU. Are you yours, Kuma? Well, yes, he is, in fact. He's the fellow I spoke about your little apartment adventure. Adventures in apartments. I'm drinking iced tea from Wawa. Very, very Wawa Wawa. Let's see, what is tea in Cookie Corner? Kashi liquid. The word for liquid. Like basically leaf juice. Leaf liquid, leaf water. Hello. Hasitello. Wawa. P? Hasitello? No. Yes. No, Kasi.
どういう道とターミネートを BS 主様。
No. Rentai, what are you doing? I'm in the middle of a stream.
OK 主様。
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Hal. I need to study more Takipona. I stopped doing it because I got busy with other things, and now it's like I just need to start again. Casitello from... Gonna be from... Kama? Wawa? Casitello Wawa. Kama Wawa. Tea, powerful tea from Wawa. I'm all about your case. I don't know what I'd do without you, old man. Thanks again. You're scratching your back, my friend, so it's time that you return the favor. Put a knife in it. Oh yeah, Shinjuku. I guess we're not in Shinjuku, we're in someplace else. Shibuya, yeah, let's just go to Shibuya. Probably not Shibuya, but I'm just gonna pick a place in Japan. Saitama, Hokkaido. See what he had to say. I guess I have to move to, Is that it? He's there? Like you take strolls. Once a woman who had been declared missing came home while I was investigating her apartment. If only Eva had done the same, but like they say, lightning never strikes twice. Actually, lightning has a better chance of striking twice in the same location than you do of winning the lottery? I think that's like the logistics of it. Pretty far. Because, I mean, the whole point of lightning striking twice is the fact of all of the, I fell over. Is the ions in the atmosphere. And if the ions are just right, the lightning will strike twice. Sometimes three times in a row, sometimes even more. Pill. Anybody here? Person. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Please take this. Well, goodbye, have a nice day. Piece of paper. Greetings, Agent Tap. Wait, you're not Agent Tap. I forgot. People have written Aqua. Like the anime Aqua? Or no, the manga Aqua, of which Aria is based on. Aqua is the planet, I think. Or no, Aqua... Shit, is the city? I don't have it with me? Anyways. Alright, I guess the cop's not here. Here? See, this is what I hate when they change the names of shit. It confuses me. Like, when AksysGames changed, like, Makai and Sekai and Tenkai to Dem and Lem and shit in, Devil Children, which they called Demi Kids, which makes no sense. It's like, I guess that they were trying to capture in on the Pokemon craze, but like... Like, Dem and Lem, they sound too close to each other that it didn't make any sense. Like, I forget what did they call Earth? Earth? I forget, but... I know Tenkai is heaven, Makai is the demon realm, and then Sekai is Earth. It's like, I know the Japanese enough to not be confused, and Tenkai, with the 10 meaning heaven, I know what site that is. So when they go to Makai, I know what that site is. But when it's Dem and Lem, that sounds so close together, and I don't know if, like, Dem is for the demons, or for heaven, and Lem is the opposite, or whatever. It's just confusing. Was the last one Sem, I guess? Like, how was I supposed to know this is the police department? (1920s). I guess that's like a noir reference. Let's go inside. Particle board. Traffic violations. Sure. Because cops don't catch corrupt cops because, you know, the thin blue line, all that shit. Yeah, I really think we need to, like, defund the police, as I say, which basically means, fund, ways to replace the police. Like, you don't need the cops to go after traffic violations. You can have a whole other department. Maybe make it a subset of the DMV. And stuff like that. Like, honestly, investigating cases can be done by a completely different department set away from the police, because too often, and like if there's a corrupt cop that did a murder on a person, the other cops are gonna vouch for them because, investigating it is part of the police department. Like, maybe we should have a private investigative, well, maybe not private, but like an investigative department not connected to the police. I mean, but it's still part of the government, so it's not like... What's your name? Agent Tap. I mean, Saburou Jinguuji. Answer? Special crimes? Gordon. Just wait over there. Where? Over there in the trash can. Interesting people. Tattooed by Jesus saves emblazoned across his back, holding an infant and looking concerned. Yeah, they're rich. He'll be out of the station in hours. He doesn't look too sharp. Inspect him. Yeah, the glare that could pierce your soul. I could barely see his eyes. There's no case. I mean, technically, if there's no case, they wouldn't even be over there to begin with. Busk. You didn't hear this from me. That's some bad shit. Diplomatic immunity. You know, the baddest of the shit. And let me guess, she knew about it and then had to be taken care of. That's another thing, like, reading Sherlock Holmes and all that. Like, Sherlock Holmes wasn't always on a murder case. And there were actually a couple cases he didn't solve. Smuggling. We don't know how he's doing it. Ah! Cargo freighter. He's doing it through Halloway. Some chump called me last night, told me to leave the case alone. Real threatening. It could be Busk. Spoken like a man of the law. What? I mean, they took pictures, right? I suppose I go to the apartment now. Everywhere and nowhere. All at once. Obviously, we're inspecting. I mean, you can read the label to find out what they're for. Probably Busk or some of his goons. I did know what to look for in a woman's room because I didn't see women as people, so I didn't care to learn about clothing women wear, which they probably wear stuff different than men. Like, they couldn't possibly wear shirts and pants and underwear and things like that. No, of course not. And women can't possibly have anything that could remotely ever look that a man could ever have. Like, you know, TVs and dressers and chairs and a bed. I'm screaming about her makeup. I mean, unless he took those bottles. Alright, that's the same. I think I want to save. I actually might stop here in a second. I got a headache. Did the bells ring last time? Let's go talk to her. Let's fuck you, man. Mm-hmm. Ah, Asian, you say? We're in Japan! There's Asians everywhere! Aha! See what he says. Nope, same thing. Save state.
ステートセーブド。主様。
Save state.
ステートセーブド。主様。
Put it away? Smuggling. Makeup. Guess it's Chinese. She didn't say it was Chinese, she said some Asian guy. Thanks, localizers. It's just fireworks. I will only say this once, Detective Cap. I mean, not Detective Cap. The icy hand of fear! Closing around my heart. This seems like a good stopping point. Yeah, he looks a little bit off character in that pic on the left. I don't know how much we have left. Like, this could just be the ending. If there's just a little snippet left, I'll tack it on to the end of this one for like one big one. And if not, then, well, I'll have like 2 videos then. Also, save state. Save state.
ステートセーブド、主様。
Alright, switch to powering down.
パワーリングダウン、主様。
Thank you. Anyways, what is this interact thing? Interact thing. Oh, is that like if I have a browser source, I can like click on stuff? Alright, I get it, I get it. Let me just close all this out. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. If you're lurking or in the VOD or, whatever. Don't know when I'm gonna play this next. I kinda wanna... Not Monday. Definitely not Monday. Tuesday, maybe? Maybe Wednesday? Wednesday might be a good day. So maybe see if I can finish this off, or at least get to the next case. Next bit of case. What else? Gonna try and stream more. Even if it is at like 4 AM. Like... Just be productive. What else? I really don't know what else to say. I've been in a funk lately. I kind of want to get back to all the Pups and Purrs game, the Wanyan Hospital, and the Wanyan Pet Shop. Haven't forgotten that. Definitely haven't forgotten that. But as you can see, I'm kind of scattershot with, like, what I focus on. My eyes not... My eyes don't move! I can't look away! But I've just been in a detective kind of game, kind of thing. I might, if I finish this case, I might move on to Portopia. That one's gonna be rough because it's like old NES, like, stuff. Getting through Famicom Detective Club on the SNES was pretty rough. And then getting through it on the Switch was like, oh god, just kill me. Kill me now! Let's see. Do I have any tracking on this? Camera settings. Use iPhones? I don't think I have iPhone. Oh jeez. Maybe I don't want to use eyeballs there. What about Meowface? Use eyeballs? eye bones on that one. It's a little better. Let me do some experimental optimizations. What else? Oh wow, there's a whole calibrate eyes and blinks on this one too. There we go. Now my eyes are tracking a bit better, sort of. I look like a Halloween horror, which is perfect. Halloween quite ain't over yet. I'm taking all of November. Yeah, I want to get back to those, honestly. Just been a while. And then I have not forgotten about the Omake 2 Road Trip Adventure. They do have another game out, which is like Summer Days or something. Next real fishing game's out. I want to also finish Ray Gigons, but that one it didn't stream well. What else? Ghost Hunter's second gigs. That one's been in a state of flux that I was gonna grind up a bit. Grind some stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get to all of that. Hopefully I can. Which is us. Oh boy. Oh geez. So, look for that. Thanks for joining me. Catch you on the VOD. Thanks for watching the VOD. If you watch the VOD, maybe Wednesday. Maybe at like 11 billion in the AM. Who knows? Take care. Bye.